Guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Matthew. Great to have you here. I want to talk to y'all for just a brief moment here about the miraculous healing power of the carnivore diet. Okay, one thing that I'm going to show you here real quickly, and if you've been here before, you know what's going on with this, but this was a read that I took last night, which is 114/62. Yes. No, mind you, it's been lower. It's been 101/60 in the past. But when you're looking at 114/62, you're looking at a number, the bottom number, that 62. What does that equate to? It equates to, and I want you to really hone in on this, because this is a blessing that you can get, because that number is available to you. How is that number available to you? That number is available to you by putting foods in your body that's going to be able to allow your body to heal itself, suck the inflammation out of your body. It's going to rip the fat off your body, guys. Rip the fat off your body. And you're going to feel better than you ever have before in your life. The inflammation that I felt when I was sleeping at night, where I had my back pain, where I had hip pain, neck pain, not able to even use a pillow for, it was like 3 or 4 years, just horrible. And where did that inflammation come from? That inflammation came from eating a diet that wasn't low inflammation, and also a diet that didn't have the proper animal proteins in my diet to be able to, either the right quantities, or it's just, you can't eat foods that are high in inflammation. You can, but you're gonna be miserable like I was. And I had no idea. I had no idea this diet was available to me. And that's the miraculous part of this, one of them. Because it's not just healing, it's not just sucking out the inflammation, it's not just sucking out the arthritis. What it's also doing is healing your body in so many different ways. I was experiencing memory fog. That memory fog is now gone. Now, memory fog leads to much worse things. Because if you can imagine living in a world or a life where you're sitting in your house and you're thinking about bushes that you planted, and you can't think of the word azalea bush, or you can't think of, and I know I've told y'all this before, but if you've gone someplace and you dug up a plant that your mom loved, the kind, it's a honeysuckle, guys, but I put it in my backyard. Do you know, I thought about the name of that thing so many times, and I could not think of the name of that bush. You see, you know something's majorly going on in your head. You know that you're slipping big time. And you know, because the dementia runs in your family, you're in trouble, boy. You're in trouble. I'm still speaking about my mom right here, because my mom's favorite tree is a magnolia tree. Well, because I love my mom and I loved her so much, I'll put 2 magnolia trees in my yard, in the front yard. And yes, it helps me talk about my mom while I'm on video. Well, obviously she's a part of this whole journey. She's a part of this whole, my life, And here's the thing though, what hurt me is it just wasn't those things, but those things probably stuck out to me the most. But not really the most. I mean, the most, but there are so many other things though. Like, I couldn't remember the names of streets. And now I know the names of streets possibly better than Darlene does. If you don't know Darlene, she's my wife. She's on a lot of these videos. You will see her again. Hopefully I can drag her to a barbecue place, because I'm doing those reviews on barbecue places. I love barbecue, guys. Love it. I pretty much like pulled pork more than anything, which is interesting, but it is the way it is. I know some good pulled pork, And that one in Shelbyville, boy. If you go back in there, the Carnivore's Paradise videos, look up the one in Shelbyville. That is the best barbecue I've been at so far. Well, wait a minute. No. But it is a good one. So don't overlook that. Actually, that one might be the best. Yeah. Okay, anyway. But yeah, the memory fog, man, that was huge. I would have done this diet just for the memory fog. I had no idea that it was going to clear my memory fog, but I would have done it just for the memory fog. But there are so many other things. See, I just mentioned to you the pains that I had in my back and my neck. They're gone. Now I get to sleep on my left shoulder and my right shoulder, tossing, turning. And I toss and turn because I want to, and because I'm still shocked that I'm in complete comfort. This is after 6 months. I was feeling so much comfort before then. You know, now, if I don't come on and talk about it, what happens, I think, with all humans is that once we're in a certain state, we forget how much pain we were in. And it's true. It's very true. But I was not functioning well in many different aspects. One of them very personal. You can use your imagination on that. Other videos I do go over it. But yeah, it's incredible. I mean, I can smell again. You know, I wasn't able to smell for over 10 years. Insane. The memory fog being cleared up gave me a chance, a new lease really on life. When it comes to work, when it comes to, yeah, if you know, work, I mean, I've been functioning actually 3 times better than I was. There are certain parameters, barometers, whatever you want to call algorithms. There are certain stats that you have to meet at work, which I meet much better. You can imagine. Let's say if you have to get a 10, I get a 30. That is well, no. Actually, it's not 3 times better, it's 2.5 times better. So 2.5. 2.5xing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And the reason why, and it's not because of me, it's because of me deciding to eat a certain way and then being determined to perform and being able to have the capacity to perform. Yeah. And you know, the capacity to perform at work is not only going to be mental, which it is, guys, it's so mental. It's also going to be just the fact that I got a good night's sleep. Every night I can get 8 to 10 hours sleep, which is crazy. And this is what I want you to know. Are you on high blood pressure medicine? This diet's gonna help you so much. It's gonna be a life changer. The amount of energy that you have, the amount of strength that you have, the amount of determination that you have, because you can see your whole body changing. But guys, one thing that I want to talk to you about, just real quickly, is that you've got to be sure. Oh my word. Okay, you've got to be sure to stay very focused. When you start deviating, there have been a couple of times where I've gotten a little bit depressed. There have been a couple of times when I feel like I'm failing. Do you ever feel like you're failing? Have you ever been after a goal, and even though you're making progress, you still feel like you're failing? It's the emotional side of it. And the emotional side is sometimes accompanied with the factual side that you can't tell by, let me tell you what I mean. When I was so a lot of people that are on the carnivore diet, they use one of the things that they measure their success by is the scale. Never use a scale. Use a scale, but don't use a scale daily or weekly. I would use it probably monthly, but the scale, what it's going to show you, and of course at first, if you're just on the carnivore diet, you're going to be questioning your mind, is this really going to work for me? I'm telling you. And with everyone I've seen, that it does. So again, that's my opinion. From what I've experienced, it works big time. It just rips the fat off. It has ripped the fat off me. But what I'm doing right now is I'm building up the muscle. So what I'm saying to you is that when you use the scale, so I went from 220 to 206. But you see, I was working out 2 to 3 times a day. So when you work out 2 to 3 times a day and you're eating tons of protein, what are you going to build? You're going to be able to build lean muscle. So I can't look at that 206 and I can't think, oh my, I'm gaining weight and I'm up to 210 now. Well, how am I up to 210? The body has to figure itself out. And even when it's going from 220 to 206, the body is going to level out at places. It's going to, and mind you, my example, the 220 to 206, I want you to think of it in a different way. I want you to think of it as from 300 to 200, because the average person out there isn't trying to go from 220 to 206. They're trying to go from 300 or 400 or 500 down to 200. And you're going to level out. You're going to plateau out for like a week or two, and then it's going to drop down for you. It's just the way it works. Some people out there, as you're listening to other carnivores, are going to say eat more butter. Is there some legitimacy to that? I think there is some legitimacy to that. I really do. I think there's some legitimacy to the heavy whipping cream as well. But there does, especially when it comes to making the mind feel right. But there is going to come a point where you are going to start figuring out your particular body. And you're going to start figuring out, wait a minute, all the meat that I've been eating, all the pork loin, all the chicken, you're going to start eating just one type of meat over a few days, maybe a week, and you're going to see how your body's doing on it. When you see that you're going the direction that you want to go into, that's the meat that you're going to stick with for a little while, maybe forever. Some people have been eating steak for the past 5-6 years. They call that the lion diet, drinking it with water. I personally have been going from steak, then to chicken, and it's been working really well for me. What do I mean by working well? I feel good. That's what I mean. You're also going to find out is when your blood pressure comes down, is that you're going to feel a lot better. All right, you're going to get cold a lot quicker. You're not sick. You're healthy. Your blood pressure is really good. It's right where you want it to be, because your blood pressure is low, it signifies the inflammation out of your body, which is going to allow your arthritis. It's just another word for inflammation. The inflammation will be out of your body. Man, you're gonna be in a whole new body. Is what's gonna happen. You're gonna feel like you're in a whole new body. That's where you want to get to. So this video, I want to stop in and say hi. Hope y'all have a blessed day. I am looking forward to doing my 6-month update. A lot of things have changed, even more things that I've mentioned. I plan on doing that tomorrow. And I'm thinking about there are new directions that I want to take this channel in. If you have any ideas of new directions or any videos that you've watched me do in the past that you've enjoyed, please let me know. Plan on doing those. Also, my editing, going to be changing up a lot of stuff. I just want to check in, put a little video up for those that are interested. I appreciate y'all so much. And and someday, hopefully, maybe today, maybe down the road, maybe this planted a seed in you, but hopefully this video and some of the information that I'm sharing with you is going to be something that's going to bless your life, either now or in the future. If your blood pressure starts spiking, you might come back to this video and you go, you know what? I remember hearing about that blood pressure. What? He knows what he experienced. What? I remember seeing his blood pressure. You might be sitting there on blood pressure medicine right now, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, this blood pressure medicine is gonna have negative effects on me in the future, right? Okay. And right now you're ignoring it. You're like, I don't want to take it serious. Everybody's on blood pressure. I think it's like 1 out of 4, I think. And right now you're just like, it's just not for me, or whatever the case is. But eventually, sometime, you're going to be like, you know what? Good golly, I watched this guy. He was talking to me about how you can get your blood pressure lowered. He was talking to me about all this inflammation stuff. Where is he on YouTube? Am I still following him? By the way, guys, if you would, please like, subscribe, and comment in the comments. Maybe just the word maybe in there. It helps with the algorithms. It helps other people be able to find the video so they can find out more about the carnivore diet. Yeah. I know I'm just sitting here chit-chatting, and I know it'd be more interesting if I was playing a video and I was commentating on it. I was just tearing it apart. Or, and I plan on doing that because those are fun for me to watch as well. I mean, I watch other YouTubers. I know this format's a little bit boring, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But it's always fun to be able to, I don't know, basically when you're watching something else, you're giving a comment on it. You know what I mean? I mean, it gives two storylines going, mine and the one that we're critiquing. Um, but guys, there are a lot of people, and this is the message to people out there that are in pain. If you have any arthritis, if you have any place in your body, if you wear down and you're out of energy quickly, I want to tell you, if you're, if you're experiencing any pain, if you're sick, if you're on any medications at all, okay, if you're on any meds at all, I encourage you to look at the carnivore diet and see what the carnivore diet can do for your ailments. We're talking about type 2 diabetes. We're talking about high blood pressure. We're talking about a plethora of different illnesses. It's just incredible. Now, if you don't care, there you go. And you know, I gotta tell you, I know too many people that do not care. So if you're one of those, then you're part of like the 98%. That is the case. But 98% of the people out there do not care. They'll never do anything about it. And that's just the way it is. What they do is they go take the quick answer, and they're programmed into thinking that if they're feeling bad, just go to the doctor, let the doctor take care of it. What they don't realize is that doctors are wonderful people and they're there to treat you. What they don't realize, and what they don't want to realize, is that the body is its best physician. Okay. Food is thy best medicine. These are not just cliches, these are facts. And if we give our bodies the proper nutrients to go into the body and heal itself, along with the proper, and mind you, sometimes that's enough, but we do need to have exercise. We need to get that blood flow going. We need to allow the body to build itself up. We need so much lean protein we need so much lean muscle on the body so that you can maintain a healthy lifestyle. Guys, I just want you to be happy. I want you to be pain-free. I want you to be med-free. I believe about 99% of the people out there can, and you're one of them. I hope. Y'all have a beautiful day. I do appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be doing another video. Tomorrow's video, I'm not even sure exactly what I'm going to do with it. Not sure at all. But I do have a couple of things. Also, we'll be doing a Goodwill haul here soon. I went to Goodwill the other day. Got some nice stuff, guys. Y'all be good. Peace out. Y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. A lovely rest of your Tuesday. A lovely rest of your week. I'll be talking to you tomorrow. I appreciate you taking just a couple of moments to show up. Remember, every day, be just 1% better. Y'all be good.